Oh, hey, how you doing? My name is Jim Naso, and I wanted to make this here video to clear up all the confusion about how I got my nickname, Popeyes. Well, you see, it all started about 15 years ago. My son Christopher, yeah, his mom gave him that name, and his wife, Trish, was expecting a new baby back then. So me and Bob, he's the other grandfather, we was sitting around talking, and it came up about the new grandkid coming, and I said, hey, Bob, don't you think it's going to be confusing to the new baby if he has to call us both Pop? He's not going to know which one is which, So I said, hey, Bob, how about he call me Popeyes, because I'm in the high-class business, and he could call you Pop Bell because you're in the phone business. It makes sense, don't you think? And Bob thought, yeah, it's reasonable. So anyway, you got to understand that where I'm coming from. I used to be known by my gumbas back in the day as Jimmy Eyes. We all had nicknames like there was just to name a few. And we did that so that we didn't have to use last names, So they could have called me Jimmy Nose, not because of my big nose, but because my last name is Naso, Naso. It's pronounced in Italian. It means nose, So, excuse me. A little vino never hurts. So they were confabulating, and about Jimmy Nose, and they said they believe that if they call me that everybody would think that I'm a know-it-all. I didn't think that, but that's what they said. So they confabulated some more, and they came up with Jimmy Eyes. And, it's okay. We stuck, and it was good. So, I'm just glad that they didn't use my middle name, Richard, because everybody would know me as Jimmy Dick. Not so good. Anyway, I digest. So, back in December 11th, on the 11th, December 1999, my grandson, Bailey, and that's what his mom called him, of course, he was born, and boy, did I go to work on him right away. He would go, goo goo, gaga, and I'd go, Popeyes, Popeyes. He would go, Mama, Dada, and I would go, Popeyes, Popeyes. And it worked after a while, So a lot of coaching, but it worked. And then finally he said Popeyes. And I thought, wow, what a score. So I ran out, and I got me some of those specialty license plates, Popeyes, and for my old Lincoln. It was one of those old Lincolns with a big trunk. It fit two fat guys and a midget, But anyway, excuse me. I started using Popeyes for everything. I used as my nickname on the interstate, that computer highway. All the bookies use it, After a while, though, some people come see my plate and come up to me and say, "Are you Popeye?" Popeye. Yeah, that's the other guy with the pipe and the oily girlfriend. named Olive. No, I ain't got nothing against olive oil. You see, my cuz back in Sicily, he's still got a plantation, and he's doing some exporting. But I ain't no swabby. Hey, back in Nam, I was infantry, 25th Infantry Division Wolfhounds. And back then, man, I bumped off some, hey, that's a story for another day. Anyway, could you believe that some people even thought I was called Popeyes because I had Cadillacs? Cadillacs. I ain't got no Cadillac. I had a Lincoln, now I got a Benz. Bought and paid for. What the hell does Cadillacs got to do with Popeyes anyway? I don't get it. Dumbasses. Cadillacs. Well, then, some people, they come up to me, they say, you got anything to do with that chicken licking place? Chicken licking? Let me tell you something. I ain't no chicken. I got a medal Bronze Star back in the day. I ain't no chicken. Anyway, I'll let you in a little secret. Don't you squeal, because I'll know. Sometimes, on my way down south to Florida to see the crew, I pull up to one of those fast food joints, park my Benz in front of that big window, showing my Popeye plates, I sit there a few minutes, puffing on my cigar, writing in a notebook, until they see me, until they notice that I'm there. And then I make sure they see me. I get out of my car. I go into the place and I say, yo, come here. Guy comes over. I said, I'm an inspector from Hoboken, New Jersey, and I got to sample the goods. Well, you should see them running around doing anything I want to try to please me. It's unbelievable. What dummies. Anyway, there you have it. Now you know the true meaning behind the nickname Popeyes. And as that pipe-smoking sailor with the oily girlfriend would say, I am what I am. Anyway, I forgot to tell you something. This really tickles me. Bailey, you know what? He ended up calling Bob.